Good morning. It's April 12th today. It's Kyle's birthday, and the first day of the youth hunt here in Wisconsin. Emmy decided she didn't want to come this year, so we just got Hunter. This could be a real quick and easy morning. Hopefully, we got some birds to chase. Hopefully, they'll cooperate, come in for Hunter, and we can get one down.
Well, that's gonna be a wrap for this morning's hunt. We had sounded like 3 or 4 gobblers off the roost this morning, and they flew down. Kind of sounded like they headed east, away from us, and then at one point it kind of sounded like they were coming back. And off the roost, they maybe talked for 15-20 minutes, and then they all just completely shut right up, and we haven't heard anything or seen anything in the last hour and a half. So we're gonna pack our stuff up here and keep on moving. Youth hunt is only 2 days, so we're gonna be aggressive hunters. He's a pretty good turkey hunter, so we're not limited by him being a youth hunter. He's got quite a bit of experience, so time to run and gun. Oh, we were just getting back to the truck here, and the farmer that gave us permission, he actually owns land on both sides of the road. So we got back to the truck and we're like, let's pop up on this ridge and see what we can see. And there's nothing on this landowner's property, but on the next property over a couple 100 yards into the next property, it looks like there's a lone strutter out there. So we went and got the reaper. We're not going to try we obviously can't go reap them, but we got the fan. We're going to show them the fan and try and call them onto ours.
Is it the hen?
Yes, sir.
Good job, dude.
Well, Hunter strikes again. We had a pretty slow morning. The birds were talking on the roost, and as soon as they flew down, they gobbled a little bit, but then they kind of shut up, and we sat for another hour and a half or so, and decided we were going to pack up and try another spot. And like I said earlier, right before we left, we just popped up over this ridge to see if we could see any birds in this other field, and lo and behold, a ways off, we spotted one, and we kind of made a move and got set up on the fence line here, and we ended up having 5 or 6 toms skirt us up in the timber on this ridge and come by us, and they're gobbling, and I was like, dang it, maybe we'll have to go find one at another spot. And all of a sudden, one just started hammering to the right of us, and I asked Kyle, I was like, did you hear that? And he's like, yeah, they're gobbling to the left. I was like, no, there was a gobble to the right. And he's like, you sure? And all of a sudden he peeks his head up a little bit, and you could see the hen, and he ended up working right into the decoy perfect. He couldn't take it, and we were set up pretty close here. It was only 15 yards, and Hunter dusted him. Another beard for the board, huh, buddy?
Mm-hmm.
Good job, dude.
Thank you.
Now it's time to celebrate Kyle's birthday. Big 28-year-old today.
Should make him eat a raw gizzard.
Probably have to go buy him breakfast, and a couple cocktails or something. All right, let's get out of here.
You want a site that's built to last, has been proven, has a lifetime warranty, and is made right here in the USA. HHA makes sites for all archers, all skill levels, and for all users. Whether you're flinging arrows in the backyard or going on the trip of a lifetime, trust isn't built overnight. It's built by being number one for decades. HHA.
It's day 2 here in Iowa. We're set up on one of Mike's permission farms this morning. We were actually going to sit here yesterday morning, but it was just too windy. It's a little less windy today. So we decided to come in here and we got a bird gobbling a couple 100 yards away. He's been gobbling his head off all morning. We're set up on the edge of this CRP field that was just burned, so the grass is still real short and green. We're kind of in between two knobs here trying to suck them out of this draw, so we'll see. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit. He's still gobbling though. I think we got a good chance with this bird. Time will tell. We'll see what he does when he flies down. Well, he ended up working kind of parallel to us out to this field. We seen him. He's in the neighbor's field. We seen him in there a couple mornings ago. We had a hen come into the decoys, but I think we're going to try and cut the distance on him, come up with a plan. So we're going to probably grab the decoys and figure something out here and just try to get a little bit closer to him.
Wind's blowing me over. That was a strikeout. Way too windy up there. We kind of just wasted 30 minutes, but we're going to take a little drive, intermission, then we're going to probably go back to the spot we sat off the roost yesterday. I know there's birds in there. It's probably the lowest piece of land that we got. So we're going to go walk around in there and see if we can strike one up. We'll see.
We just got set back up for the evening hunt. We are on the same farm that we hunted this morning. We're on the same bird. We think we got a good idea of where he's roosting now. We haven't really turkey hunted this farm before, so we're not sure what they like to do as far as their pattern goes. But this morning, they had to come off the roost and down right through here and right out into this other field right behind us. So we're hoping they kind of take that same path tonight back to the roost. Well, he just got all these coming. We just booked it. We got back to where we were this morning. He's on this backside. He's getting close. He's coming right up this hill.
Well, we got it done. It was looking a little dim there for a while. Yesterday was a crapshoot. We had horrible weather, just super windy. And then tonight we got lucky. The wind died down, skies cleared up. We knew it was gonna be a good night. So we decided to come back in to where we hunted this morning. We had this bird going off the roost this morning. He just ended up flying down and going the other way. So we came back in here tonight, and it wasn't probably 30 minutes before dark, before sunset, we finally heard him gobble. And he was still quite a ways off, so we decided to move to the other side of this farm and just cut the distance in half, because he was probably gonna fly up from this hillside somewhere. So we cut the distance in half, and sure enough, he was hammering, he was coming in. He started gobbling like crazy tonight, and he came over the rise and just did it perfect. It was absolutely beautiful. Such a fun hunt and cool experience. Mike's gonna be up the bat. He's gonna break out the old recurve, the sticking string, so see if we can get him on a bird tomorrow morning.
Alright, it's the 16th of April here this morning in Iowa. Third day of first season. Me and Ross are out again this morning. Last couple days we've been getting kind of our tails kicked in. We've been dealing with high winds almost all day long. Last night it finally died down and we were able to punch a tag. Back out in a spot this morning that me and Ross set blinds up in last week. We got a bird just down this draw to the east of us hammering. He's probably between 125, 150 yards out. We're thinking he's either going to pitch out into the field or he's going to drop down in the draw and work his way up. But when we put that blind out here the other day, there was 3 toms out in this field fanning out. So we know we're in a good spot. Our buddy's been seeing him out here